They're here?
May I stay to settle him in?
Very well.
I want to help too.
Lady Mary, I appreciate your good intentions, but I'm concerned that Captain Crawley's condition may be very distressing for you. Might I suggest that you hang back until the nurses have tidied him up a little?
I'm not much good at hanging back, I'm afraid. I won't get in your way, I promise. But I will stay. You have volunteers, don't you? Well, that's what I am. A volunteer.
All right. Everyone to their posts.
You stand there.
Yes. This gentleman's second in.
Yes, Doctor.
Number 2, Nurse Crawley here. Yes. Yes. Yes, just here. Jen.
Yes. Take him under his feet. Cousin Matthew, can you hear me?
He is breathing, but he's not been conscious since we've had him. They filled him full of morphine.
Thank you. What does it say?
Probable spinal damage.
It could mean anything. We'll know more in the morning. What's this doing here?
I gave it to him for luck. He was probably carrying it when he fell.
If only it had worked.
He's alive, isn't he?
I should wash him. This bit can be grim. Sometimes we have to cut off the clothes they've travelled in, and there's bound to be a lot of blood.
How hot should the water be?
Warm more than hot. And bring some towels.
Can you feel that? What about that?
No.
And that?
No.
Nothing at all.
Do they know any more yet?
They're examining him now.
So he's conscious?
Just about.
Have they found out what happened?
A shell landed near them. The explosion threw Matthew against something.
Go on.
Dr. Clarkson thinks there may be trouble with his legs.
Not good news, I'm afraid. I'd say the spinal cord has been transected, that it is permanently damaged.
You mean he won't walk again?
If I'm right, then no, he won't. It's a shock, of course, and you must be allowed to grieve, but I would only say that he will, in all likelihood, regain his health. This is not the end of his life.
Just the start of a different life.
Exactly. Well, Grantham, I wonder if I might have a word.
Have you got a handkerchief? I never seem to have one in moments of crisis. Thank
You mean there can be no children?
No anything, I'm afraid.
But isn't there a chance that might change?
The sexual reflex is controlled at a lower level of the spine to the motor function of the legs. Once the latter is cut off, so is the former.
Right.
Give them a moment together.
What was Clarkson saying?
Nothing to worry you about.
Matthew. Are you feeling a bit less groggy?
Where's Lavinia?
She's She's gone back to unpack.
How's William? I know he tried to save me.
He isn't too good, I'm afraid.
Any sign of Mother?
Not yet, but I'm sure she's making her way back by now.
I've still got this funny thing with my legs. I can't seem to move them. Or feel them, now that I think about it. Did Clarkson mention what that might be?
Why don't we wait for Lavinia, and then we can all talk about it?
Tell me.
You've not even been here for 24 hours. Nothing will have settled down yet.
Tell me.
He says you may have damaged your spine.
How long will it take to repair?
We can't expect them to put timings on that sort of thing.
But he did say it would get better.
He says the first task is to rebuild your health. And that's what we have to concentrate on.
I see.
And he says there was no reason why you should not have a perfectly full and normal life.
Just not a very mobile one.
Would you like some tea? I would.
Thank you for telling me. I know I'm blubbing, but I mean it. I'd much rather know. Thank you.
Blub all you like. And then, when Lavinia's here, you can make plans.